Oh, ahoy there, I'm Tiny Pirate. Welcome to another Let's Play of Space Exploration. Those are the words I'm looking for. Done a few little things since we last met. First thing is, what's better than one spaceship that travels to the outer reaches gathering Naquitite? And the answer is two. So here we go. Here are our two bad boy spaceships, as yet still remaining unnamed. Well, except for their default names, which are... I don't know, what is that even? What are you called? You're the Folmar, and you're the Newton, whichever. So, sorry, these two spaceships are ready to go to send Naquitite somewhere. And in the last episode, we kind of messed around designing potential spaceships. I really wanted to get a full two crate load. These guys are kind of hopeless, so I don't really like them anymore. Whoops, not that. So we are going to just plain old nuke them. They are gone, and all of their rubbish infrastructure is destroyed as well because we don't need it. Okay, well, okay, you're going to put the entire of the inventory in me, are you? That is somewhat annoying, game. I wish you wouldn't, but I seem to have very little actual control over this sometimes. Yeah, just don't put it in. Okay, cool. Ooh, deep space catalogs. Ooh, goody. Okay, I've been moving some of the Naquitite around so we can actually do some unlocking of useful things. We'll try and get that one done. I don't know if it'll work, but hey, we'll give it a go. So, I don't really like this one. I think that one is probably sufficient, and it's also kind of nice and slimline. So this one can get itself nuked. Oh, for goodness sake. I should have deleted it when I wasn't standing next to it so that it would, you know, just do anything else, shove it in my inventory. Okay, so there. Now that it's in here, you would hope that the minions would know to fill that up, but, you know, whatevs. Okay. So my plan is to just create a couple of these, and to check to make sure that the antimatter drive is sufficient to get down to the surface. I'm pretty sure it is, but I kind of want to make extra doubly sure, right? Yeah, but like that. So the fluid ships are still going back and forth. If the antimatter drive is better, I will almost certainly have to convert all of the fluid ships to antimatter ships, which I don't know, I'm not looking forward to. Let's have a look at them. Would they be easy to convert? Actually, probably wouldn't be that hard to convert. Oh, the engines are kind of massive. Maybe a teeny bit annoying to convert. We'll see. Or I would just have to put up with them. But they do eat a lot of fuel. Are you out of my inventory yet? No, not them. We'll take them, put them in. Okay, good. So they're all being torn up. You can be torn up too, and we shall just fill all of that in. Look at that, basically all gone. So I think this design, I'm going to have a quick look at it and think if it could be improved. It seems pretty solid to me. The inbound, see, I've actually added a little space on the either side so I can fit in the combinators. There's actually reason to put one more in, but as you can see, there's plenty of room there. And the idea of this ship is it's not meant to be pretty. It's a cargo working ship. Doesn't have to carry us around, you know. So we will build it thusly. I think I will actually blueprint that and put it up here. We will need to bring in, what are you? Oh, you're a template. We will need to bring in some antimatter fuel. The good thing is that the antimatter fuel isn't even like high in volume, so we're not exactly asking for a lot of it. I think it's 25,000 per tank, and I suspect that will be more than enough to fill the demands that we're looking at here. So get rid of those. Fill this in. Come on, 2 more little squares to go. Boop. Can I do that with it being smart? Probably not. So, yeah, you get rid of all of this as well. And then we shall template up this bad boy and place them down and just make sure that everything fits and works and all of that. And we'll get it down to the surface because I've actually been doing a fair bit of work on the surface to prepare for this momentous event. And what I've been doing, let's just grab all of that for now. We can take that out, capture the tiles as well, and plonk this bad boy here-ish. We will want to bring a Naquitite from, say, top, fuel from the side. Sort of, are we going to want 4? Yeah, we could do bottom as well. So I wish I had a way to, like, vaguely center, but I do not. So we will just say that... where is it coming in? It's coming in from the right. Okay, cool. So I think for this we'll say slightly to the left is fine. Yep. And let's put in the unloading station. I always like this stage of the game where everything's kind of moving. We've got the resources. We've got a good idea in our head and we're going to build something new. I have also spent the last little while just down on the surface adding extra resources because we were short of copper, we were short of coal, and things were just a little gummed up. And also, they were a little bit gummed up in some of the off-worlds as well. So I've kind of stuffed that one out slightly. What are we looking at here? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do want a 4 to 6. And oh no, that's okay. I can just something like that. I'm gonna pop it there. No, pretty much exactly where I didn't want it. Okay, that's fine. Put this there. Those there. I'm sort of thinking about this. So this is going to need to be like this. No, obviously we'll just sort those out properly from the get-go. Alright, it's actually not too bad after all. Okie dokie, and bring this lot up here. Do that. No, there we go. Once we confirm that this works, we're going to go ham on ships and resources and all of that. So that's all looking pretty solid. The engine, does this need that tiny square there? I don't know. Same on that side. I'm not convinced it does. Alright, I think it's safe to do this. Yeah, it looks safe to me. There's a nice little square here to enter the ship. Oh, actually these all need to be done properly because I just kind of threw them down, so let's do them nice. Okay. Is that... Why are you... Oh, okay, cool. You're kind of struck... what's going on exactly? Now, UPS FPS is up a little bit. Okay, it's just... Oh, that's why. I thought one of them doesn't seem to be moving. I'm very confused. But it looks like... Okay, we've resolved that. Very nice. Those are ready to go. Power, laser... Excellent. One of these is, another one is coming in. I'll clean this up now. Get rid of this. That. And actually, we will tear all this down. There's no need for this slightly. This will be the the template is being built above. so we don't need to worry about that. So on the surface, yeah, there's been a lot of building, and I've just basically entirely rebuilt the Naquitite processing. That first run of it was a bit of an experiment. I'd say it's better. I'd say it can process more. The throughput is still kind of weirdly bottlenecked. Okay, that was... No, okay, no, do that. We shall... There's kind of an issue where I can't... Which one is it? There we go. I can't really crush enough or wash enough Naquitite. I can crush a heap easy, but the washing is really, really, really slow. But, oh well, never mind. It's still going to be heaps, probably more than a normal person would ever really need. So, that's loading. It's great. And are the ships off yet? Oh, there's a lot to move and it's kind of slow. So one of these will go. They're both identical, so I'm hoping that they'll take turns at the dock at the other end, the same way as a train will at a train station. But I don't know that for sure, so we're going to have to figure that one out ourselves. So now comes the wiring job. Oh, actually, now comes the fueling job, to be fair. Where are we? Where do I want to take it? Probably a little bit further away. No, that would be silly. Yeah, no, that was probably fine. Take that there all the way down to here, fill that up. Yeah, pretty sorted. So let's jam these wires. So we're going to have a fuel. We're going to have... Oh, do I need like a little power cable? I kind of don't want to have to. But on the other hand, I might have to. So we need a fuel tank register to there. We need a red line for one. So this is going to be the safe to leave, and this one is the, let's have a look. Yeah, this one is the, it's fully loaded, fully emptied, fully loaded, red, green. That seems to make sense to me. We will want to put the output on here as well from this, and a charge signal, because sometimes these can get low, which would probably be bad. Okay, cool. So I think we've got it. So now, give me, no, not that one. I've put it in the wrong way. That one. So give me the green signal for, I can just daisy chain it to here. When the green Naquitite is, this is the order to go to the surface. When the green Naquitite is greater than 5100, output a tick. Bingo, bongo. And we're just going to sort of do that all the way down the line. So we filled up that one. It currently won't do anything. Now we daisy chain from here to here to here. So, and this one is going to be when, oh actually, let's remember to change this to charge. So it's going to output charge, because currently this is outputting A for where it's located. So we want to output, so when C charge is greater than, I'd say 50, doesn't need a lot, output a tick, so that's outputting a tick. And when the A value, which is the location of the ship, is 748, I actually don't think this is super necessary. Like, I don't think there's going to be a problem where this would work badly. So basically it says when this ship is in this location, then it should also output a tick. But realistically, I don't know when it's ever not going to be in the ground, or the ground emptying, or in space full. But maybe it's a bit safe. So we have that, and now what we want is when the antimatter is Yeah, when antimatter is greater than 49,000, say output a tick. Better connect this input up. So that's a tick. That's tick, 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 tick. And then we'll connect. I'll connect them on the red just because for output, 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 output to input. So this should be receiving 3 ticks. When ticks equals 4, output everything with the input count. And the maybe I'll move this one over here. Yeah, I'm going to put one just down here to connect up. And this is going to, oops, this is going to say, no, wrong one, that's to the output. Get it to the input. I like to do this really slowly because otherwise I get confused. 747 is our home planet, so we're going to say go to 747, and I want you to launch. So when 4 ticks, what are we on here? 4.2k. Why aren't you? Oh, okay. That was also not helping. Okay, so when it hits the load, it's going to take this and then it's going to jam this go signal into there. So on 3 ticks, so it's not outputting yet, but we might even get to see it tick over. Should be relative. There we go, 4 ticks, and the ship is thinking. The other thing I will put in is a speed, and it doesn't know what to do because it doesn't actually know where to go. 100, and we will say I'm just going to go like 999 and a right one of 999, which isn't correct, but it will do the trick for now. Okay. I'm hoping we can get away with this all being very happy and being ready to take off and all of that stuff. How fast is it even going? 41. Oh, and it's still accelerating. 45, 48. Yeah, so this is just going to be bang, instant travel. Okay, I'm just thinking. Okay, if I go and just a map and visit the actual spot I want to view with this map view first, then this will be quicker. So it's probably a good chance to have a little look around. So base has got a little bit bigger with more mining generally everywhere. And down here I've kind of stripped out all of our production here because I didn't like it. And what we have is a ready landing site. We have a crushing, washing and crushinating site, and over here we have an ingot production site, and over here is where, when we take our ship back up to orbit, we'll probably build an ingot transport ship, which might almost be identical to the other ships. It just gets a different name and a different job order. So we're going to land about here. So now I've seen that spot and on Nauvis. So where do we want to anchor exactly? Like, I think I don't even know if I need these extra ones. I might anchor. And potentially we can really rack up the ships. So I might just go there. Okay. Now, what would be the energy to get up to Nauvis orbit? 490. It actually, okay, so it would actually take about half a tank. Is that gas cheap? Like, so, okay, well, oh yeah, alright, we've researched this and now we have to look at this. Particles and antimatter, that's easy. That's pretty easy. Oh, actually, no, that's a lot of naquium. That is a lot of naquium. Naquium cubes, oof, they're a pain, and it requires other data. Oof. Oh no, it produces data, sorry, it requires cubes, and yes, it does require other data. And this one requires cubes and a bunch of other data. Oh my goodness, what a painful experience that will be. So, let me off the ship. So let me have a ponder. Where do we have do we have any other spaceships down here? No, we do not. I don't know that the antimatter is much better from the surface. I sort of thought it would be. So the total ingredients, it requires particle streams, and so it just requires particle stream and coolant. This requires, I mean, it's not a crazy amount of resources, except 100 petroleum. Yeah, I don't know. I find I'm left wanting more. To put it bluntly, I'm left wanting the ability to 6 to 4. Ew. No, that works. I'm left wanting. No, oh, that's the wrong type. Okay, well. It's going to bug me if I don't change it, so we'll just tear that up. Because I didn't change any of my... okay, game. Right. Okay, come on, let's just get rid of this. Okay, cool. So we will do this using the correct book. Here it is. Balancer 6 to 4. Was like that. I think this part I have to do correctly. Just space belt to space belt. And now what I do is, oh, actually, I will just tear some of these up. Okay, so in Q. So this really is the easiest way to build. So you can see it just with a bit of the Q power. Bam, that's done. So this shall basically be ready now to order in. So we need to order over here 7600 of the other one. I haven't put a clamp on that ship. Is there room for a clamp? I think there's room for a clamp. So we need to set this. Is it already set? No. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, it'll work. So these will all start processing pretty soon. I don't think I've set the other end because I don't know, I can't remember how much the crushed powder ends up at in terms of stack size. So we just rely on them to do that. Clamping. I need to clamp my clamp. Where should we clamp? Here might be a good... Oh, actually, it all depends on the jolly... that, doesn't it? How that thing bloomin' well... I hate the way this jolly thing works. Is there these? I don't like them docking into the wall. I like them being outside the ship. It bugs me when they. However, that being said, no, that doesn't really work. So we will just stick it down on the bottom here. Can I put? No, just. Well, actually, yes. Let's remove that. Put... And let's then get the clamp on without causing... I might actually just leave it as 999. I'm going to have to maintain a book at some point, and I have some kind of log of which docking clamps go to which things. No, what am I doing? Okay, come on. Just tidy this up appropriately. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, I didn't put one in space either. Duh, so I can't easily go back to exactly where I was. No, not that one. Where's my brick? Oh, we'll just do this. There we go. Alright, so that does not seem unreasonable. That fuel burden is... that's the thing. I'm hoping my production chains are strong enough to put up with that. So, now let's go for the other way around. Input, 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 input. I like that this is pretty straightforward. Oh, actually no, this one doesn't get part of the party. Yeah, it needs its own one of these here, except it chooses orbit number 748. Bam. Okay, let's check. No, actually, no. Yes, you don't get this. You don't get this wire. You get a red wire. Do I... will this work? I'm trying to... 4, 5, 6. So you get the... we did actually connect... so what are you inputting? You're actually getting all of the green signal right now, so I've got to disconnect you from this. Okay, I think Naquitite equals 0, and we might have to connect you direct down to here with your output. Yes. So, cool. Okay, I'm thinking, I think it's working. Now, are these all working? Yeah, they are. So, that's that. Charge greater than 50. A equals 747. Which is true. So, yes, that's yes. Actually, don't need you at all. And then this one also connects to there, and pop this. No, hang on. Oh, that's helpful, game. Why? Of course, I would want to tear up the bottom of my ship. Okay, so and now the red. And we did green. We'll do it the same. Green goes to there. So you're receiving. Oh, I see. We need to connect the output. Oh, actually the outputs are all on the red channel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the green channel from here is gone. And, okay, let's have a look. You're getting 3 ticks. That makes sense. And a launch order for 748. That makes sense. And then you're going to pass everything on, which you will do using a red cable. Okay. I think that makes it. I think that'll work. I'm going to stay on the ship. I'm pretty... what are you bringing me? Okay, more space platform, sure. Okay, well, they load quick, don't they? So, let's have a look what's happening down here. Right. So, loading in. It probably can't keep up. Maybe 2 ships can, and the 2 big traveller ships probably can as well. Very interesting. So that's all flowing. I'm not seeing a backlog or backup yet, which is good. Flow, flow, flow. Fill, fill, fill. What are these in? Stacks of probably 10. So they are. So here we need to do the powdery 7600. And this one too. And this one too. It's hard to get enough throughput when you're dealing with such low volume, low stack items, but what can you do? Okay, 2 more connection-y things. And alright. These have yet to receive. Yeah, once I hit 800 or something, we'll start seeing them move. And then we'll start slowly accumulating those down there. Okay, that's in. Alright, cool. Why aren't we taking off? 5 ticks. Alright, where are you getting all these ticks from? Oh, you're getting ticks from over there? Okay. No. Let's do this carefully. So, we do want that red signal equals 0. Are you happy? Outputting like read contents. Output signals 1. Okay, no, I think it is working. There are no ticks on this, so I can just go to there. You're outputting signal 1. Copy this bad boy over. And connect the information line here. So output 747. If we're on the planet, output 1. Yes, so we have 1, 2, 3, which is all we need since we know the surface has enough stuff. 1, 2, 3, in. Okay, cool. So we're getting 3 signals. Everything should be fine. I wonder how we got our wires crossed slightly there. Yes, here we go. And whomp, we're in space. Okay, so that's... No, actually, that is cheaper. That is kind of cheaper because it took 15 odd K of antimatter stream, and then that's the actual fuel cost is more like 50K since they're big tanks in the space fuel. Okay, so ooh, actually, let me look at Navas orbit because there's a bit of leftover stuff hanging around which we don't need. We left that bit of space behind. Yeah. Okay. Now let's anchor. Did we put these in the way? Oh, it's just... Look, I'm gonna put this right here. Stupid. Yeah. Oh, you just big dummy. We will have to move our bits and bobs. Okay. Embarrassing. Alright. Cool, so that's going to load. Happy, happy, happy. You need to be somewhere else. Now, where else do you need to be? How could I not notice that? That was just daft. Would it even be better off the back of the ship? Can I click one on the old bum? No, I can go left or right. It might be okay. Might just do it on the left hand side. Not there. We'll make the same stupid mistake again. So, what size do we want this to be? It's going to be a left 99, and it's going to anchor to a right 99. So it's I have to change the signal here. Left 99. Oh, 999. Let's get this right. To right 9. Okay. Now, is that going to work? Now, are these... whoop. Oh, both the ships have gone. Okay, cool. So, let's go back. Look. Where are you? Fulmar and Newton. Oh, Newton is there. Newton is there and loading. And the Fulmar is on its way. Oh, interesting. How far away is it? 2 minutes. They might not actually overlap. We'll see if both of them come back. That'd be kind of cool if they did. So I'm hoping all of that works. How are you guys going? You're loading pretty quick. So on the surface, we will just have to tear this up. Stick this in here. And we'll jam in that when it comes in. Why are you... What? Oh, that's sort of annoying. The curve here means that these are not perfectly balancing, I suspect. But that's okay. So we should now see... oh, well, at least we have some ingots. How many are we already on? 300. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot better than what we did deal with. And we've only got one of the ships traveling. Well, a ship, a single ship. So where are we at? 1.1k, so this should be pretty quick. Once this is up and running, I will probably... Yeah, we'll template this out, start building more of them. That's a tiny little ship. I quite like it. I think it's quite snazzy. And it needs a name. We're going to call it TPS Naquitite Hauler 1, except I use an I for it. And we'll do a 2 as well in due course. Very exciting, as you can see, very original. You still there? Not long off done. Why are you not producing? Oh, you are producing. So I have... Actually, you're not producing. I have the station set up here to... oh, it's because we do this stupid uneven load thing. Why don't you do that for a change, eh? That'll hurry things along. So it looks like the train is probably out here at our distant base. Is it loading happily? Yes, it is. Bringing back another shipment of ore. Nuclear fuel seems happy. I don't know why I did that the first time. That seems kind of weird. This is a bit suboptimal. And really I could probably do... Oh, it's gone. Okay, fine. We will just tear that out and leave them to load and unload as they see fit. And I suspect that the Fulmar is... Where are you? Oh, the Fulmar's still on its way. Yeah, it'll get there. And you are just about very much done. Good. Here we go, taking off time. And whomp. And full speed. It knows it can go to full speed because I have done this route before, but what it doesn't know is it's not going to land very effectively. And it had enough, fuel. Good. This is all going rather swimmingly, and this came along for the ride in a relatively tidy fashion. Okay, so anchor on Nervous. Okay, let's get this back up here. This will be automated now, which is cool, and we can then stick in another couple of ships. Two might be overkill, but it might not be as well. So that's our ship. Womp. That is 999. 999. And offloading is it goes. Take our little doorway out. Delete that blueprint. I want a better one, but I'll wait till we get to orbit before we re-blueprint. I have a lot of junk in my inventory. Holy heck! I got a whole antimatter reactor. Don't even know why I've got it. So you should be happy. Excellent. And we should be looking at... Okay, well, we are looking at more ingots. They did flow in there. Oh, here comes the Naquitite. Good. So yeah, I want this to be flowing just about constantly because the Naquitite demand is so high. And likewise on the other end, we'll just build a ship just like this to haul Naquitite ingots in and take it up to a Naquitite unloading station. Okay, I better stay on the ship. This takes a little while. It'd be nice if this was a bit quicker, but I can't fit the footprint in. I'm not doing too bad on FPS, UPS, so Oh, actually, what I could do would be a good idea is I'll just go and steal. Oh my gosh, our inventory is so stuffed. I will go and no, I actually don't want that many anymore, and I don't want 500 anymore either. Okay. Save. So I will go and grab some ingots, hopefully before that ship takes off, and we'll take them up with us because they're a bit of a bottleneck getting stuff made. That can at least get worker robot speed up, which would be fantastic. Alright. Okay, cool. So, them. Just trying to load it evenly to prevent train confusion. Bang. There we go. That'll probably do. Get back over there before the ship leaves. Fly! No, leave me alone. Oh. There we go, we'll just sneak in the secret back route. Oh god, okay, come on. So, what are we actually missing in orbit for making more science? So, if I look up here... Actually, I do hope as well that I can keep enough enough gas flowing, enough antimatter. Oh, so you're actually just missing the ingots. Good, I can go and fill up that. And that hopefully will get us the remaining little bunch of stuff on this one, because that would be awesome. Robot speed is so nice to have. Even though I'm not sure it makes a difference at this kind of FPS, UPS, it's just, you know, the FPS and UPS will just slow down to cope. Come on. Oh, they're getting there. And this is already the template, so we can just, actually, why don't I put down another one of these about... Actually, if I was to go... Wouldn't be so crazy to do that, would it? Likewise, to then go like this. Bam. This is a good use of my time. get this built out, get this all plotted so the two ships can both fly simultaneously. I'm liking it. Can we do that once more? I think we can. I think we can live that dream. Eek. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, off we go. See how it works. Hooray, we are off. Minion, do the travelling thing. How much energy is... it's not too bad. I mean, I have quite a mega base, so I'm a bit worried, but I'm still worried about these bottlenecks you get on high complexity items. Yep. Oh, yeah. We deleted stuff, didn't we? Did we? I thought I fixed it. I could have sworn we fixed that problem. Oh, okay, cool. One ship's back already and unloading Naquitite. Oh. Oh, we didn't quite fix it. Okay. Alright, well, that makes perfect sense. 999. Be a good egg. Bam, bam. So, let's blueprint the heck out of this. We want all of this. Plus the tiles it came in on. Yeah, look at that. No, now we're stuck on the ship. Get off the ship. Okay. So, if I do that, there's a possibility I can fit 3 ships in, so... I'm just going to hit the button again. Oh, oh wow, it actually built almost all of it all by itself. I'm actually genuinely surprised. No, where's my space book? Why aren't you where I want you, space book? Unloading. Whambo bambo. You 7600 Naquitite. Yes, correct. And then what we'll do is I think we'll just actually copy this entirely. Seems to be a pretty tight little number. Whammo. Technical term. Kind of want to jam it. Yeah, relatively tightly in here. Just in case I want to set up a third one. Which I think I do. Okay. Ship 3 coming in. Or ship 2 coming in, sorry, what am I saying? What I don't want it to do... Oh, it won't take off because of the logical... Well, I do sometimes worry that if you're unlucky and you build things, or the team builds things in the wrong order, you'll just end up... yeah, you'll end up with the ship taking off without the stuff it needs, but it hasn't happened to me yet. What did we call this thing? TPS Naquitite Hauler 1. So we're going to give this another really exciting name, TPS Naquitite Hauler 2. Pretty hot. And the other ship is back, and the other one took off again. That's pretty sweet. Are we doing okay on fuel? We're gonna need more, or is it okay? Probably will need more. backwards in. Has it done it? Yeah, it has. And then we just pump it straight out to here. Bam. So yeah, we'll help load that thing up with more of everything. And yeah, that's happy. And that's loading. And that's 2 ships done. Wow. I might go for 3 just because that's how I roll. Oh, I was going to take these up for the science, so we'll let them do their business, see how they go, and then we'll pop back. Three seems like a pretty decent number. That would be logically more than I can actually provide, but I can expand the Naquitite mining a fair bit, and I can take up the new type of nuclear reactor too. Okay, we actually need one here. Probably 2 here, to be honest. Alright. You gonna do some stuff? Cool. I'll leave you to it, little boys. Little science buddies. Ah, what's crashed? Eek. That's why we gotta get away from these crummy old-fashioned technology. What's in it? Who even knows? I have all this tech and prevent. Oh, here we go. Now we can see. Water barrels. Oh, that's actually kind of a pain. I must need more water ships. Oh, cool. He's already gone. What are we looking at here? Not quite full. So, if we go to the surface... Oh, cancel. It should be right-click, control right-click, delete. So I want to add a... no, what I want to do, I want to pin the current view. We're going to give it a Naquitite location. And these are all set up, which is pretty sweet. I am on this ship. More Naquitite is coming. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Whoops. Actually, let's get rid of that. I kind of like the idea of being somewhat neat. Do this. Yes. Alright, that's 3 set up. And I think it's even, yeah, things are ticking along. Like we might always struggle to actually keep up with the scale of the production that I've demanded of the system here. Do I try for one more? I think so. I think that would be cool. All my drones can just run out there and just build a ship in a second. Yeah, but blimey heck, they barely even need to do anything anymore down there. So we want another inbound station, and we want one of these to be built out, the balancer. How are you looking? 4.7. Yeah, I do want to go to the surface because I want to arguably prepare the spot for the... yeah, I just want to make sure this all works. There'll be enough ships down there we can easily get back up, because the next job is to build the return ships with the ingots on them. And there'll only probably need to be one of those, barely, because the ingot's compressed down a fair bit. So we're going to get a lot less ingot ships coming up than we are stuff going down. How are we looking at science, buddies? Oh, 70. It's not exactly your most impressive feat. Okay, they're there. Oh, did that one just... No, it was never there to start with, I don't think. Okay, so they're gone. The new town's travelling. The Fulmar's travelling. I sort of wonder if I just duplicate this entire grid. This entire Naquitite one. I think that seems like a really good idea to me right now. I'm going to blueprint that first of all. And then we will do this. Boink. Oh, and yeah, okay, so we'll just wait for that to be built out. So what do we have? We have... Yeah, it's probably a pretty accurate representation of what we're looking for. And we have that, which I'll save there for now. Okay, so we got some more of this coming. Are we losing drones again? 400. Ah, we always do. We just burn through them up in space. Apparently, a few ingots got kicked around. Oh, and why have we got deep space science down here? No, like seriously, why? Why do we not have drones? Okay, waiting. I've no idea. Where did these ingots come from? I think I have some that accidentally got disestablished, disabled when a ship got taken apart. When I took apart the old base, or the old Naquitite processing. So, are you gonna start? Okay, well I guess we can do the whole in queue thing. Oh, thank you, minions. You're doing it real quick. What are you looking for? 76. I can't believe how quick it is to get these spaceships built. It's phenomenal. 76,000. Well, 7,600. Connect up the cable. So cabling does work with remote view, which is nice. And okay, come on, let me do stuff. And pipe work actually is really a lot nicer by this view. What am I doing? It doesn't make any sense. There we go. So what are we waiting for? Oh look, the other ship's back. How is that looking? Okay, cool. So it's loading. It's got a huge backlog there. Wow, there's still... I mean, I guess what essentially each ship is moving 10,000, but these can only carry like 800 a go. Is it 10,000? It's... No, sorry, the stations themselves back up to about 10,000. Oh, yeah, well, they do back up a fair amount. Now I'm not sure of myself. So, the new town is there. Fulmar's there. So this will be the Goose, which needs a rename. TPS Naquitite Hauler, isn't it? TPS Naquitite Hauler 1, 2, 3. The third. Okay. Now, I should probably not have just done an enormous drone build right in the middle of the game and always slow things down. But we are getting there, so I'm keen to see this land. And then we'll sort of spec out where the takeoff point will be for the next ship, and we'll do an incoming ingot demand type ordering station. feel like the ship might almost catch up, but no, it's going to be okay. And how are we for antimatter? Actually okay, that's good. What about in a grand scheme of things? Antimatter production is actually okay. Yeah, I have it controlled so that it won't completely drain. We want to be able to produce antimatter in for fuel. I have yet to set up an antimatter reactor though, so not a massive problem. Okay, one more train load. Come on, you can do it. Do we have the trains for it? I'm not seeing complaints. It's going to be quite intensive. There's always just going to be half a dozen trains, I think, caught in this loop. But yeah, I think my future plan is to double this, get 4 of these ships going, and then what I'll do is I'll head out on one of them to here, and I'll set up like a whole just second kind of gangplank system spaceway. The other thing I've been thinking about is to where is my drone port? So this drone port right now is connected to the rest of the drone ports, and I'm inclined to disestablish that and have a 1 tile gap, and then move using requester chests things like fuel and media defense out, and then move them into the other network where they can be accessed by all of this, because at present I'm just not confident that things are going to move around the network properly, shall we say. Yeah, maybe it is, because I don't know, when I turn on the requester for here, this is what's bugging me quite a bit. If I turn on this requester buffer, then it will actually pull occasionally. I think one of them's coming down. Yeah, here they come. See? They'll pull out, but then they just end up in an endless loop. You see? Now they're doing this loop. So I have to turn this off every time we visit if I want to keep this stocked up with, you know, a bunch of stuff. And there's probably some ways I can do it with logic, but I think honestly the easiest way is to separate the networks. And the other nice thing about that is I can put a few logistics drones in here, and in theory they'll just stay with the ships. They won't stray. I mean, I could actually put a roboport sort of out here somewhere as well, maybe, and that way they'll always have a few drones out here to move stuff onto the boxes and then move them into this network. So that's the long-term plan. Oh, okay, engage. Come on, move it. Is there a reason you were going nowhere, pal? Just general malaise? I understand. It should be a nice and quick trip now. Here we go, and bang. Nice. Pops down. Okay, I've got to avoid one of the things I do need, maybe actually, where is my, if I just do the markings this way, like, no, I'm just inclined to mark a little bit the squares to avoid. It's not very good. Anyway, I should know to keep away from these spaces is my plan. I don't know what happens if a spaceship lands on you. I suspect it's bad, but I can't know for sure. There we go. Nice. This bad boy's down too. We'll get a little marking in just while we're here. And up the top. Bam. Alright. So look at that. Double loads unloading. Good. Now in orbit. Are you still there? Yes, you are. Oh, we should actually help it load, shouldn't we? At some point I imagine I'm going to have to be on it and click the engage button to make it all work, but that's fine. These two can do that for now. So I like how slim they are. They're fitting in really nicely. You can easily double this, make it 6 ships coming up and down. But I don't think we'll need to. So, this stuff's flowing through. Good. No weird backlogs. All of the green vitalic acid is coming through too. And eventually we're ending up with ingots over here. How many are they sitting on now? 1.4k. That's okay. What are they stacking? 10s, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just 10s. And then all the way over here we will establish... It's a bit of a pain just because we have these here. But we will bring in the ingots here. Or minus 7,600. No. It's a bit ridiculous. 7,600. And I think I will put down a 888. Maybe 888 can be the return code. Spaceship. Whereabouts? What we could do is to try and keep things a bit neat. How about I go like this? Do we want to... We're loading, but that's fine. Wham. It's going to kind of be in the wrong place slightly. Yeah, we'll see what happens. When we bring the ship down, worry about it all then. Alright, leave that there. Alright, here come all the ingots. I was thinking of maybe just moving that station somewhat over, rather than coming in from the top, coming in from the side. With the ingots, so that it maybe loads a little cleaner. But I could always reverse the flow so that the outbound ones come in at the top right and exit via the bottom left, or yeah, other way around, top left, bottom right. Oh, what are you backed up for? Oh, this is one of those times where this. Why are you backed up? Eh? Oh. Eh? Oh, what? Water? Why are you backed up with what? Did we not? No, water's all backed up. I am confused. Is it that much? Is that much water coming out? Yeah. Well, that will solve that problem. That's good to know. Yeah, it's kind of a dumb moment there. Yoink. Let's jump on the ship before it heads back up, because we can build our ingot ship. I think I will build them the other way around. That sounds cute to me. Just, we'll switch the order of stuff. Whoa, get in before it takes off. Okay, so space. Yeah, he's still loading, good. And I sort of think I might put them here. Oh, actually you've done the... It's a bit not optimal. No, I think I can just nuke that. The game will hate me. But, too bad. There's a lot of drones faffing around. So, I should actually jam a... maybe just one of these in. Yeah. We'll put that there and request the just bunches of Naquitite. And then we'll stick them in here. And we'll add in... yeah, we'll do that. And we'll just help load that up. Oh, well, look, we're up again. Hooray. Okay, get out. Okay, so here is where we want to exit the stuff. So it's going to come top right in, bottom right out. I don't know. We'll just do something. We'll just clear this out first. Make sure we don't make any ordering mistakes. Yes, good. Okay. Request it from everywhere. Okay, so let's have a look. So the Fulmar is, I think, on its way back. Yes, it is. And the Newton is now docked. Okay, that's actually working quite well. I think when... yeah, now it's full. When it can't get to a station, it just hovers in, essentially in orbit, and waits for that station to clear. Oh, a little puff of smoke. Beautiful. So those are done. Now it's the job of us to take this blueprint and plot. I swear I don't know why it does that. It keeps ripping. I've even had like a blue order turn up here to get rid of my blueprints. I don't know why. So we want this to be down here. What are we looking at with the alignment? Okay, so just a... oh, that makes a sense. Is it just above there like that? I'm gonna say yes. Okay. I'll fix these first of all. And this is almost certainly more work than it needs to be. However, it does amuse me, so, you know, what can you do? So it's going to be, this one's going to be the, instead of the 0, 1, this is this one that goes the other way. So that one needs to empty first, whereas over here, this one needs to be greater than 5100. Okay. I want you to go to 88 to 888 to 888. Map. Okay. Yeah. And we need to fuel this thing. So we will... actually, down here might make sense to bring in some more fuel. Yeah, I think it will. Kind of wish I'd been a bit more like... we're bringing in 2 from the bottom, 1 from the side. Do we want to bring it in over there? No, it'll do. Yeah, it'll do. I mean, I do admit I like symmetry. I mean, who doesn't? But this will do just fine. I think we're not going to have 3 ships. There just isn't the ability to ship that much antimatter or Naquitite ingots around. Sorry. Bonk. That solves that problem. And then they'll come out and load this way. And we'll want to go from 6 to 4. Yeah. Alright, this is cute. This is a cute ship. So, what am I saying? It should just need to be fueled and then it should be happy. And it should then just depart, which we have to watch for. How are you doing? You're picking up a lot of the strays. Good. And keeping some of our drones busy. Good, which are dropping rapidly, so we should send up a supply ship. 600 drones? Sure, why not? Send them up. Okay, you're back. This is a good cadence. I like this rhythm. How are you looking? Not struggling. No trains coming in. Just ticking along. Okay, good. So a big question I have is, do I take an antimatter reactor out to the new lands? I probably will have to. My hunch is that the mining demands will make it pretty extreme. So I will need to take out a bunch of these. Might even make it slightly more. Well, got the reactor. Do we have... Oh, let's make 4 of them if we can. We've got a stack of these. A stack of those. Wow, that's awesome. We have all the other condensers as well, so... Should be okay. Oh, hey there, Piggy. Did I connect the pipe? One of the underground pipes. Yes, Oh, I did not. There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Piggy. I just sat there for ages wondering what was going on. So we have this part of the base. We need to also tag over, because I will want to keep an eye on it, over here, which we'll call the ingot part of the base. I should use these more often, because right now I just drive my dude around the bases. Alright, so that's it. We've never had the third ship come down. Okay, cool. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're just waiting. I think it'll take off on its own. You will take off soon. So, let me do a little bit more renovations around here. Sometimes you can do this more easily when the ships aren't here, because you can see where the stuff is. I mean, who doesn't think that looks gorgeous, right? This confuses me. I think we'll just do it like that. Whoops. No. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Job to finish off another time, but that does work fundamentally. So that is all fine. 48. Is it gonna pingle pongle? A little bit more. Come on, jam it in there. $49. Okay, so why aren't you taking off? You have 3 ticks. So that's definitely 0. Oh, here we go. Good. Taking off. For the first time... Oh, it has to test max speed. I think I just saw a message saying it needed me to basically hit engage the very first time. Which kind of makes sense. Maybe. Right, let's stand away from the door. We know when the door opening. You can actually hook that up to a box so that it only opens when you're not in space. Which I quite like the idea of, but on the other hand, that's fine. And the anchor happened. Beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. Now I want to load this thing. So I can probably just... I actually probably can just steal all of this. Actually, why don't I just go all the way up here? Just be like... Bam! Because it won't fit is why, but I can pretend it will. There's no way I've exactly lined these things up, is there? Also, it's the wrong way around, so... Okay, yeah, of course, the stations are differently shaped. We'll get most of it, though. We'll get most of the idea right. Here we go. And wabam. Wabongo. Technical term. No, oh. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I can't do that. That's just silly. Oh, Okay, oh. No, no, what did I just do wrong? Does Control Y do anything? I'm trying to move forward. Okay, no, I actually did have the right idea there, but I just needed to do some work to mess around with it. So we will do this part, and I will then do some work to adjust. So that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. I'm just quite keen to get that alignment correct. And then, in our little black book, balance 4 to 6, 4 to 6. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Never mind, it's okay. Okay. Okay, we go. Okay, good. We have got that right. Okay, painful. Can I get this somewhat neatness here? I think I can. So that's that amount above. Sort of. Okay, that I think will do the trick, and I don't imagine we have that. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. And I would like, please game, just to put down the barest minimum of this, so that I don't walk on and get my face get smashed in. I'm standing in the wrong place. I've never had a spaceship land on me. But, you know, it could happen, right? How embarrassing would that be? So, we will do some work to prevent that. Does that make a difference? Who knows? Cool. Now we just need the drones to fly in and have a bit of a fly over our DIMS and see what's happening. Okay, they're all happy. There's still a little bit of powder in there coming down. Good. Flowing. Nice. 796. 333. Why are you not working much fast? Is there an issue here? Just a shortage of powder? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. And you are just... It's a bit slow. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, that'll also enhance things a little bit. So we now have these ships going back and forth. Okay, well, brilliant. That was stupidly done. Why does that look wrong? I don't know if it matters. So orbit. Oh, the third one took off. Naquitite Hall of 3. Do I have to hit engage? I do. Okay, so this is now sorted. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. You have no idea what just happened, but it was magic. So, yeah, if you want an explanation, just let me know. Just type out, hey, what don't you understand, and I'll go over it. So yeah, this is ticking along okay. They're going to start flowing. There's not... Oh, 6k. That's quite a bit. Having a look. That's unloading. This third one will come down in a second. I do kind of want to see this one play out. And I want to see that finished. Do we have any more? No. Okay, we can leave that for now. So close. Starting to load. Oh, actually, come on. Yeah, another good reason to be here. Make sure the belts are going the right way. Look at all that Naquitite ingots. So valuable. We've flown halfway, well, a very small way across the galaxy. So if you don't know, in this mod, there is a galaxy map and a solar system map. So here's one of our ships. And if you have a name for it, let me know. The interstellar ones do not have names just yet. And in interstellar space, one of them is heading out to dark assemblage, which is our Naquitite mining station. So I should actually duplicate pretty much this entire thing. I wonder how close I could get to duplicating it. If I just did... Well, I'd need to blueprint it. Plonk it right there. This kind of doesn't work. This sort of with tiles. It might let me. Could I just put it over here? Yeah, I suppose I could. It's not going to build, is the only downside. But at least if it's, yeah, at least if it's laid out, I can always fly out there myself and get it built. So I think that will be the plan. Here we go. It's all loading. Good. Wonderful. I'm automating spaceship things. They're warping and flying. So they to transfer between surfaces, which is just how the mod handles spaceships. They essentially go womp and jump to a different kind of, I guess, a different surface, to a space template, and then they make a lot of, then time counts down and rocks fly past them, or they fly past rocks. It's all relative, of course. And once they're done, where are the other ships? Why is that other ship? Where is the third? It has never landed. Oh, it's actually here. But oh, we've never had 3 ships land at once. So this is the... Oh, that's nice. I get it. So yeah, these are always going to just come and go. Sometimes, maybe rarely, we'll have all 3 on one place at once. But right now, there should be 2 of them in orbit. Yeah, so when they're in orbit, this is a mod where I've reached the tech where I can build spaceship floor, spaceship walls, spaceship engines, pump fuel into them, and then have them follow logic commands, which is all of these things, to fly between surfaces. And some of them, like this one, are in deep space. This is a big meaty boy. This one flies on steam, basically. So there's tanks here, 5,000 degree temperature steam, and the steam then powers its turbine, temperature and pressure, and all of those thermodynamic rules, right? This turbine runs, it spits out a bit of cold water and a bit of steam, a bit of lower temperature steam, and then these condenser turbines run and they turn all this water back in. So it's a pretty virtuous loop without much loss, a little bit of loss. And when it arrives at the far end, we pump out the water, actually, because that water will help our nuclear reactors, which do actually also run on steam and condensers. We've got the antimatter fuel at the back, some engines, some shields at the front, just in case a few rocks get through, because it's going at a fair clip. How fast is it going? 230, which is, yeah, it's a good speed. And that will shortly hit the destination. So that was one ship, and the other ship, the Fulmar, is currently docked. Oh wow, they actually did quite a bit. Good job, minions. Can I blueprint that again and place it again? I think... Oh no, I don't want to blueprint this ship. Just get rid of everything. Yeah, do this. Bam. I don't know. Eventually we'll figure that out and load stuff in. But for now, that is working. Does this one go down to here maybe? With a big power pole. Oh, we're actually looking a little low on power. What's happening? Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to. What is wrong? You're fine. You're just not keeping up. So I need to build an antimatter reactor out there, because there's not much solar power in deep space, as you can imagine. This guy is currently going to be chewing through our steam, but it will load quicker than it runs out of steam. And I've got a little power gauge here, little lights that tell me how much steam is in there. So if I do see an issue where this gets too low, I'll probably disable the ship from launching. But that is fine, because that will be another load site. I actually have to make sure that I don't... I suppose it's not such a bad idea if that gets built. It just means the ship might get stuck there because it'll never get loaded. So there's some huge power draw, but I have in my inventory a this thing, an antimatter reactor. Womp. Oh, and I've just put 5 canisters in it, take them out. Yeah, so I've got antimatter fuel, and I will take a bunch of that out, and we'll set it up so that the antimatter reactor runs and generates a bucket load of fuel for us. Okay, oh look, we're back up in space. Good. So here is the unloading. So that is fine. All 3 ships are in orbit, loading up, which is good. Okay, good. Stray Naquitite has been swept out. Just collect those, they're not needed. Alright, I'm pretty pleased with this so far. The ships are pretty cool, aren't they? I quite enjoy fiddling with them and building them. So my other ship fleet is up here. So this is my first generation, or maybe my second or third attempt at building spaceships. So these are ships using rocket fuel. Actually not much. That seems like... Is that enough? No, that is enough. They bring fluids up in particular, because fluids are a real pain to move in this mod. You have to usually move them in barrels, and that gets very tiresome to barrel and unbarrel fluids. So instead, we have these absolutely... Except for this one. Why are you not... I'm confused. Oh, okay. So we have... do that and then that. So we have all of these fluid transports, and they operate on a bit of logic. These a bit of rocket engines and quite a lot of rocket fuel, which I'm kind of bugged about. So when they're empty out, they head back down, and down here tends to be the busier ships. These 2 in particular, water and petroleum, high demand. They come and go a lot. You have no idea what's going on. I feel like I could probably do a tutorial, like a dummy's guide to space exploration, because except I'm not playing the current version. The very current version has changed things a little bit. Some recipes and some other tech. So now there's a space elevator, so you can drive a train onto a platform on the surface, and then whoop, it pops out at the top. Which, because I'm using the LTN train mod, this whole order production system, the LTN mod makes it kind of a bit difficult to do that. Why have we got a ton of demand for this? I always like to keep an eye on this. These don't matter. We don't care about the dirty fluid. There's always high demand for the return. There's very high demand for cool thermofluid. Lots of demand for science stuff. That's all normal too. Have we got... Oh, we do have a lot of cryonite slush. Good. Why are we so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure it matters that much right now. I'm really pleased with that. I think those look great. Unfortunately, this is slightly over in the wrong... Like, it's not moved over enough, is it? Like, that's 2 squares, and that's lots of squares. Never mind. I'll try and let it go. So, I do plan to duplicate all of this, which will mean... Look, it's done it again. Keeps removing my spacebook, my thing. So we'll get that in. Oh, and I also have been building more power because we were so short on power a while ago. But we're fine now, I suspect. So, okay, cool. What's it looking like on the surface? To there. Do I want to do this? Yes, I do. Oh, no. Eek. Get this tidied up. Well, now I can't see it, game, so I don't know how good this is. No, that's not right either. Never mind. You can just be a pain. Okay, we'll leave that. So that ships down. What are the ingots looking like? Ingot ship, how are you doing? 3,000. So this is going to be the really slow one, to be honest. Oops. You do understand the base Factorio stuff. Oh, that's good. Well, space exploration is... It adds a massive tech tree above the normal tech tree. So you'll be familiar with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sciences. And then you have to make all of these things, every single one. So the actual barrels of science, you start off with rocket science. Those are pretty straightforward. Well, relatively. You have to launch... you have to launch a satellite. You have to build a satellite rocket silo, and just stick satellites in it and keep launching them in the same way that you build the rockets in the normal game. And that gives you lots of stuff to make this. And then you make all of these cards. First of all, you make all these cards. First 4 by 4. So each science is 4 of them. You jam 4 cards into a bucket, and then you swirl, and you make 1 of these colored cubes, and then you jam the cubes in a bucket, and you get insight, which is another ingredient. And then you get insight, and you make simulations. And then the actual science requires insight, simulations, and usually some other ingredient. And so you have 4 different tiers. Whew, yeah, way more complicated. Yeah, I have seen people, I mean, I see people doing it without creating a massive grid like I have. And I don't know how they do it, because to me, a grid is really as simple. Stuff comes in, stuff goes out. And I don't have to route pipes all over the map. But some people manage to do... Where are you guys going? Oh, some people manage to do it. They create really full, like, gridded systems, and I am impressed. I'm just going to put some boxes here. I have a feeling that... No. There is maybe a lack of storage if my drones are traveling halfway across the map to pick stuff up, which it looks like they are. Other than that, It's pretty quiet on the map, which is good news. So I'll have another quick squiz around. Everything seems to be working here. Not enough powders coming through. So these here, unfortunately, like can't quite process at the right speed. So these crush the Naquitite into crushed Naquitite, but these here, oh no, they're okay. They process it into that stuff. It's these that are really slow. So I've got 30 coming in, but I can only consume 10 per second. That being said, there's just never the constant flow, even with 4 stations feeding. Maybe when we get the extra products coming in, but I mean I can always duplicate this entire grid. And that's the other nice thing with a grid system like this. If I'm not happy with the amount of production, I can just double it by copy and pasting. I just copy and paste this, fill in this, plonk, done. Okay, so the other ships are probably waiting for the ships to return. So let's just have a little squiz. Oh, come on game. Chill on the UPS FPS. Yeah, okay, that's moving along. Main bus. Yeah. I have main bust, and I main bust right at the start of the game, and I think my main bus was here. And when I look at it now, like it was literally about the area of the mouse I'm moving, and it covered everything up to the final couple of sciences, like all of this stuff, maybe a little bit of these two. And main buses work really well. The problem you get is that at a certain point you just struggle to get the throughput, and then if you try and jam trains on the end of them, they get in the way, and then life becomes really miserable. So the first time I recently played Factorio, or the most recent time I played it before this, I did a mega base with main buses for a while, got very frustrated. Then I rebuilt the entire thing as a train base like this, and got really big before UPS and FPS died. And it just became painful, and I was just, because I was fighting biters, just constantly having to move biter walls out, and that got really tiresome. And then I heard about space exploration and restarted, and it's been 70 episodes of me streaming since then. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I would love in a way to make smaller, I mean, because look, we're just consuming so much of this planet. I'm worried we're actually going to run out of resources on the planet, and it's going to have to become a hive planet where we ship everything in by spaceship sort of thing. Yeah, that is a possibility before the end of the game. So that's what I've actually been looking for. I've got to remember that spot down there to fill it in. Yeah, so I would love the grids to be a little smaller, because really this is kind of overkill, especially the space grid. I mean, if you actually look at space, what have we got? Just want to check. No, we're just waiting. Just waiting. What are we looking at? 310. Yeah, this is just taking its time. Okay, at least these are all moving now. And we basically just need more ships in space. 3 loading, or 3 up here to load, but there's no spaceships back left. Yeah, except these are he's just pulling in all the spare junk we've got. Okay, cool. I mean, if you look at what's in my inventory, science. I mean, just lying around, you know, we have 18,000 science pack 1s, 15,000 science pack 2s. It's nutty. Like that to me, in some ways, is a huge waste. I would say almost. Because it's not, you know, just because of the buffers that a train system results in, you just get train stacks load of everything just waiting around. I mean, here to have 57,000 insight in a box is just kind of weird and silly. There's even some of these insights I've changed the recipe on, and I'm pretty sure that you won't even, like here it's on 3, but it's ready to go for 4. And I haven't even been made aware, because we're still backed up with 57,000 insight just lying around. yeah, here's the space grid waiting for more science to come through. This is working quite well, actually. I think it will work all the way up to, so I've got, actually will it? I can get up to the next space science, and then I've got to figure out where to jam in the remaining sciences, which, like, I was hoping I could actually jam a red inserter in, but as you see, I would have to go all the way this way somehow. Oh, I could put a red inserter here if I jumped over with a... I think if I took this actually the other way around, other direction, I can jab a red inserter in, put a splitter, and then an underground, and then bring in a belt here. Long story short, I can get the next 2 tiers of science in, maybe at least, hopefully, because otherwise it's painful. So, it's probably just about me. It is getting late. I don't think you could do this with the main bus. No, you can't. What I don't understand is how I see people who finish the game in 300 hours, finish Space Exploration, and I don't really know how. Like, they must be very clever, I figure, because they're doing things all on a small scale without it all backing up. I mean, I've just brute forced this by having so much of everything that nothing ever really slows down badly. So we got 3.1k there. We just need the ships to deliver. I'm pleased we don't seem to be massively delayed on the vitalic acid. We have a little bit of vitalic acid production up here, but it's a bit of a janky fit. Thankfully, the planet Rose seems to be happy. Like, I've managed to up the roast production, which was a bottleneck apparently when I came through, so there's now a lot of roasting going on, and that's producing a lot of elixir, and that elixir is, well, here's the spice production, beta-melange spice. Pop that canister there. So the spice and all of that other production is running, and now we're getting a ton of extract sending rockets, and there's always at least 1 or 2 backed up happily. And because I have this, why are you disgustingly backed up? Yeah. Oh. Okay, cool. We've actually filled uranium. So I have the whole little core mining here just to provide me with a little extra fuel, which is ensuring that we don't tap out the planet of... we always have a bit of fuel coming in, because seeing that we were actually having real shortages of fuel that was sort of preventing rockets being launched. And yeah, now we have parts as well, all ticking along really well, so that's all fine. Minions, are you all going to empty that out so we can get some fuel production going again? Yes, that's more like it. Wonderful. Empty those boxes out. Good. So I think that's probably a good time to... oh, you think it's the difference between trying to build a functional factory and trying to win the game? I don't know. Like, I've seen people with quite advanced bases where they take... Basically, if I go look at this surface, yeah, they'll have like an entire science, all the basic space sciences kind of stuff jammed into a space like this, and I'm just like, how do you do that? That is magical. And they don't tell me, they just do. They're just good, I guess. If you're trying to make a factory run by itself, keep going as long as base resources are available. They're trying to win the game. I guess that's true. I mean, you can probably... I mean, I haven't watched other people do this. I guess they could, you know, once they get 57,000 insight, they don't need any more insight to complete the game, so they would just stop producing, or they would just have a slow trickle. Because there's a lot to do in space exploration, so while you're doing one thing, you can just leave, go do something else. Oh no. We're out of steam. We aren't actually draining the water out. Oh, we don't need to drain the water out. That's right, because we have our own water production up here, so I was going to leave it. This is a pain. I needed to And I think I just I built that and instantly tapped the whole thing out. Gosh. Thankfully it doesn't need much steam to go. So I will have to come back. Yeah, we are measuring for the return. I'll have to send a ship out. So I will come out with the other ship when it returns. Park it here and... Actually, I need to tear both those things out. I'll park it over here and I'll just pipe some steam over. We'll force a bit of steam in. This one can go home and we'll fix up the grid here. Maybe I'll tile it a bit, draw some lines. Mark things out a bit. That'll be awesome. Rip spaceship. Well, I mean, it's fine. It just means all this production here is not going to go anywhere. And I should wait for the other ship to return, which I hope it is. I hope it's... Oh, is it hanging in orbit? I bet you it's hanging in orbit. So that was the 4 mile. Here's the new tin. No, I don't actually want you to do that. I want you to go to Nullis. Can you go back? Yes. What am I going to do about you? Can I just park you there for now? Just park you and then tell you to go home? Don't you dare try and power everything. Is there Oh, here we go. Okay, where did you go? Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Well, I'll solve that problem another day. No, go. We will use this red wire. I'm going to make the ship move and then we'll call it quits there for the day. I can never spot... Ah, there it is. So, one instruction is from here and one is from here. Now it should operate properly. Yeah, okay, good. So I'll remember that and we'll fix it up on the return. And it's off. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Rocks flying past. All the whole stuff. Okay, cool. So in the next episode, we will... Rampant AI. It's gone mad. So in the next episode, we will sort out the... Oh, look. This is almost all done. In the next episode, we will sort out the wayward ship and... I'll probably produce 2 more. We'll just get them all built out. We'll make sure that Dark Assemblage is the kind of space platform that we want. The space platform of the future. That's exactly what we're looking for. And until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. It's been great talking to you. Peggy, you have a chance to quickly comment on the name of the ship. You can name one of them. You've been a very good talker. Why is there... No, that water's fine. Yep. So if you do have a name, hit me with it real promptly. And until next time, I've been Tony Pirate. Good night. Rampant AI is probably a good name for a ship, I reckon. Where are we? Thanks for the stream. No problem. I think I'll just call one of them the TPS Rampant because it's gone mad. Oh no, the other one was the one going mad. There we go. TPS Rampant. Nice one. Alright, until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. Rampant AI. So it is. Rampant AI. That's exactly what the problem is. So, yeah. Until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. I will catch you again soon. Good night.